we live?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Neil Zacharias. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Plantega. So what is Plantega? We are on a mission to make plant-based easier to access every day. And we do that by partnering with some of the biggest plant-based brands, and we bring them to neighborhoods across New York City in a way that's incredibly unique. So we do something that we call we are empowering the community, and we are powered by the community. And our food can only at the moment be found in bodegas in New York City. So bodegas are also known as convenience stores or corner stores in New York City. You can find them in every neighborhood. Plantega works with bodegas in New York City to install a 100% plant-based grill. And we also sell retail products, so you can come to any of your local bodegas in any neighborhood in New York City and get yourself an all-vegan sandwich and other items that we're going to be launching very soon. So we are right now in Bushwick, Brooklyn, where one of our first locations was launched. We're currently in 10 locations. You can learn more about us by visiting eatplantega.com. You can also find us on Instagram at eatplantega.com. And we partner with some of the best and biggest and most popular plant-based brands like Beyond Meat and Miyoko's and No Evil Foods and Follow Your Heart and Good Catch and many more. So, as I said, I'm standing outside our Bushwick, Brooklyn location, and I'm here with our co-founder and culinary and content director, Eric Castro.
What's up?
Who grew up in New York City and can tell you all about bodegas if you're not sure what that is. And then we're going to go get some food. So, Eric, what is a bodega?
A bodega is home plate for New Yorkers. It's where every New Yorker gets their fuel, whether it's, to go to work, go to school, come home from school, come home from work. It's like the fast version of a supermarket. Almost anything you need for your daily needs from food, cleaning products is in the bodega. Every community has a ton of them. They build super dope relationships, and we're super proud to have 10 locations now fully equipped with Plantega, where you can get plant-based cooler items and grill menu items as well. So this specific location has been doing amazing with the breakfast burrito wrap, something we will be ordering today to show you guys how to do it, what it looks like, what's inside. And yeah, it's been a blessing. It's only going up from here, and let's go inside, order us a sandwich, and see what else is in store. Let's go. Hey, what's up, boss?
That's the Plantega menu. As you can see, we sell 100% vegan versions of what you typically get in a deli menu in New York City. And so we have the iconic chopped cheese sandwich, but ours is 100% vegan, obviously. We also do a tuna melt and grilled cheese and a sausage, egg, and cheese. And this location has been incredibly popular. And the success of this location led us to launch into new locations across New York City. We are soon going to be in about 20 locations across the city, and we're picking neighborhoods that don't have vegan options. We're going into communities, many of which have never ever eaten a vegan sandwich or anything vegan before, and we're offering them something higher quality, more sustainable, and better for them. And so far, the communities we're in love us, and we also, and I said earlier, we are community powered, so we hire from within the communities that we serve. So most of our team is from New York City. In fact, Eric grew up in New York City, and I've been living here 20 years now. And we are all about empowering the people within these communities, as well as these independent store owners who have previously never sold any vegan, high quality, sustainable products in the past. And people are loving it, and you will too as soon as you taste the food. Unfortunately, we're going to be tasting the food today, but you can watch us.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's order two things. We're going to order the breakfast burritos, which is the number one seller at the Bushwick location. What are you trying to eat
Let's
as
get
well?
the sausage, egg, and cheese.
That's my personal favorite. What's up, boss?
Hey, Tanner, how are you?
Good. Can I do the breakfast burrito and sausage, egg, and cheese?
Sure.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so another cool thing about Plantega is that we carry cooler items in some locations. So this location, tofurkey. We have Follow Your Heart Veganese, Miyoko's butter, uh, other cheeses for Follow Your Heart like American, smoked Gouda, we carry Just Egg, No Evil. Basically, things that New Yorkers can grab from the bodega and cook at home. Things that they're familiar with, things that people in these areas grew up eating. We're definitely not about forcing health, but we're definitely about making it fun. And this is the easiest way to do it. The bodegas love what we do. The community loves what we do. Everyone wins with Plantega. They make great profits. People don't have to leave their neighborhoods just to eat a plant-based meal, which is a huge blessing. Millions of people live in New York City. Everything's always on the go. And convenience is key. And Plantega plays a huge convenience in New York City. Now standing, proudly with our 10 locations, we hope to expand soon. Keep the ball rolling, helping New Yorkers all over all the boroughs to have access to easy foods like this. It's fun, it's delicious, and yeah, I'm beyond excited. Let's see how this sandwich is going over here.
So what we're seeing here is a typical deli counter in a New York City bodega full of meat, cheese, and everything non-plant based. But what we've done to it is we've added in all the vegan options. So these are a sampling of the different brands that we work with and their products. So we want people to walk into a bodega in New York City and just like they're going to order a regular sandwich, now they have an option to get what they typically eat, but this time the ones that we sell are 100% vegan.
How you doing, bro?
So
Good,
love to
good.
see how the sandwich is going.
Good to see you.
Can we get a shot?
Yeah, you should check it out. The man of the hour. What's up? Honestly, the Bushwick location has been, it's been great. And boss, you said the wrap has been the new favorite here.
Oh yeah,
Nice, nice,
moving a lot. Yeah,
nice. I know the sausage, egg, and cheese was really popular
yeah,
in the beginning.
before, yeah, but now it's the breakfast burrito.
Nice.
They love it.
Yeah, yeah, and that's amazing. That has the most vegetables too, out of everything on the menu. Yeah, that's really good to hear. And that's another cool thing about Plantega. We didn't try to change what people eat in these neighborhoods. We tried to just create a plant-based version that's healthier. Convenience is key, and I think Plantega plays a huge role in creating the convenience for people to make that change. You don't have to be vegan to eat from the Plantega menu.
And we're just getting started. So we did a pilot project last year, November through about February, and then we recently expanded. So we have just getting started. We partnered with a few brands, so we're hoping to expand that. Plus, we're looking to partner with other local farms in New York City and find ways to expand our menu offerings and bring it into more neighborhoods. So right now, you can find us in a few locations in Brooklyn. We are in the Bronx. We are also in Washington Heights. We've got 2 locations up there. We are also in Midtown Manhattan and in 2 locations in Queens. And we are expanding really fast. And so I also have with me someone else I want you to meet. We have Jamil, who used to be a store manager at this bodega, but now works with Plantega, and he's been helping us expand into new locations across the city. As we said, we are hired from the community, and we are all about empowering the community. We want everyone to look at plant-based as something that's accessible, convenient, and easily and competitively priced even. No matter where they're from, where they live, they should have access to this kind of food. So that's what we're all about.
Let's see how these sandwiches are going really quick, man. Oh, we're getting there.
So what you're watching is we've got a breakfast burrito being prepared right now, which has the Just Egg, No Evil Foods' chorizo, a hash brown, avocado, spinach, onions, and Follow Your Heart cheese. Simple, good for you, packs a healthy punch, and you will not be hungry for the rest of the day.
Yeah, the burrito is actually the most heftiest menu item. And the cool thing is that we keep all the sandwiches on the Plantega menu all below $10, which is something huge. A lot of people confuse plant-based and expensive all the time, especially here in New York. And now we have the option to say, hey, it's you know, it's a little bit more, but it's definitely not what a lot of restaurants and other businesses are doing, which is huge for us, huge for all the people who live in these communities that want to make the change, that want to eat better, especially after we have COVID, everyone is trying to get their health stronger, be more open-minded, and it's a real beautiful thing. So right here we have the wrap. That looked really good. I'm excited to eat that. But yeah, super packed up. Spinach, avocados, onions, hash brown, just egg, no evil chorizo. It's a beautiful creation, and it's kind of scary and different that it's available in bodegas. Like that wrap deserves to be like in a restaurant.
What we have here is the iconic sausage, egg, and cheese. Ours is 100% vegan. Obviously, it has the just egg, the Beyond sausage, folio hard cheese, a hash brown, and it's on a roll. And this is what you would typically get in a New York City bodega, except ours is 100% vegan and much better for you.
Oh yeah. I wish you guys can feel how heavy this this burrito is. You want to go back outside? Yeah. Thank you. So in Bushwick, a lot of changes have been made in this area in the past 10 years. It's definitely a lot safer to be. Definitely a lot more open-minded people moving to the area. People who are plant-based, people who would definitely give it a try, and the community's been loving it. It's one thing that we could have just opened up Plantega delis everywhere, but we decided to help the community. Have the bodegas make this much money. Have the people who already have these connections with the community build a stronger connection. I grew up eating sausage, egg, and cheese from bodegas, and now the fact that we can get this plant-based, I can continue eating what I grew up eating, just without harming any animals, doing any damage to the earth and to myself. Like I said in the beginning, Plantega is a win-win all over the board. Check us out at eatplantega.com. Follow us on Instagram at eatplantega. All the info's up there. We love talking to everyone, so give us a follow. We'll show some love right back.
And we also launched right in the middle of the pandemic, and this location was a very important one because it's right across from a hospital, which was, as you can imagine, at the height of COVID in New York City, a pretty tough and busy time. So a lot of the regular customers that come into this bodega are actually nurses and doctors and EMTs that all work for this hospital, and especially during a stressful, tough time for the city, for local businesses, and especially for people those working in the healthcare system, Plantega was a refreshingly new, exciting option that they could get at their corner bodega where they come to grab a quick bite in between shifts. So we are very proud about the fact that we are about integrating with the community and finding ways to uplift those who live within it and not taking away from it, which is how typically businesses tend to launch. And so we're all about finding ways to get more and more people excited about the idea of eating healthy. And even if they start with a small step by eating a sausage, egg, and cheese one day, hopefully that leads them down the path of trying healthier foods. And the next thing you know, they're drinking green juices and eating kale salads, right? Maybe. We can all hope for it.
You just described my entire life. So when I first went vegan, it was all about eating mock meats. And, I didn't eat avocado until I was a grown man. But, starting this way was the huge stepping stone, especially for, people who are older. It's hard to just say, stop eating all these foods that have memories and, so many good things behind it, and start eating kale and drinking juices. And so this is a huge step. This is something that helped me and a huge amount of other plant-based New Yorkers that I personally know go from eating terrible to eating plant-based, and now, like Neil mentioned, drinking green juices all the time, making sure I'm getting all these vitamins and nutrients that I need. And I think a few years down the line, this is going to be the new normal. If your bodega doesn't have plant-based options, it's going to be weird. And I'm beyond blessed to be a part of this, and I think it's going to be a huge impact for the city for sure.
And plant-based food is growing in popularity, and people across the country are wanting to eat more plant-based. Except the challenge is that in most parts of the country, even most parts as a big urban city like New York City, people who need access to healthier, better for you foods are the ones who lack it the most. Either it's too expensive or they just can't find it in the neighborhoods they live in. And our goal is to find a way to short circuit all of that. Why do we have to wait till McDonald's has a vegan burger in it? Why don't we find ways to empower local businesses that are anyway selling food and just give them another way to make additional revenue and also delight and empower the communities in which they serve so that they can come in and have more options when it comes to food. We want to break this myth that plant-based is only for certain types of people or it's only available in certain kinds of stores. It needs to be the default choice when you go to buy food. And in New York City, since so many people rely on bodegas, just like they rely on the subway system, it's not only convenient, it is essential for the city and the people who live here. What if you can just walk into any bodega in any neighborhood that you live in and you have not just one, but you have 10, 15 plant-based options that you can quickly grab or take something, go home and make a delicious food that's culturally relevant for you. So we just want to be part of New York City culture. We believe that's what our brand stands for. Plantega is all about spreading that love across New York City. And this is where we're going to continue to focus our expansion. And then who knows where we go after that. So look us up on Instagram, Eat Plantega. Also, the website is eatplantega.com. And if you have any collaborations or questions or any ways in which you want to reach out to us and work together, we are always open to doing some exciting new things. I want to tell the folks watching us a little bit more about how we partner with brands to do giveaways and products to get the community really excited. We did something last week. We're going to do it again this week.
Yeah, so we teamed up with Ben & Jerry's to provide dairy-free ice cream for the communities. Something that sounds very, very simple, but some of these communities weren't even aware that Ben & Jerry's has dairy-free options. And, the fact that people were walking by, we did something recently on 35th Street and 3rd Avenue. People were walking by just saying, oh, I can't eat dairy. And, one of us saying it's dairy-free and them doing that quick 180 turn, being super happy, super empowered that this is happening in communities, that it's not, weird to say that I'm lactose intolerant. It's not different to say that I don't like to eat meat. But yeah, those are the cool, fun things. It's not about just making sales with Plantega. Like we said, we do giveaways. We gave out hoodies. We gave out tote bags. And we have like a list of cool things we want to, roll out with this summer. So stay tuned with it. We're always on our feet, always trying to keep it fun, keep it healthy. And it's honestly one of my favorite parts too. You don't really see bodegas doing many giveaways. You don't really see bodegas getting much promotion. But in times of need and in these communities, the bodegas where people, get held down. If you leave your wallet at home and you order a sandwich, if you know that guy, he's gonna, hold you down. And now it's time for the bodega to give back to the community, and it's been a blessing. Everyone's been happy with it. And the Ben & Jerry's ice cream is really good, and it's fun giving away free ice cream. That's for sure.
And if you are in New York City and you're excited about what we're doing, we are hiring now, so feel free to reach out to us. You can find that job posting on our website as well as on our social media. And just wanted to, before we close out here, just wanted to give a big shout out to the rest of the Plantega team. Maybe if you can turn this iPad around, we'll introduce you to another member of our team, Roosevelt Sanchez, manager. So here's Roosevelt. Say hi, and that's Jamil, and this is Eric, obviously. So we thank you.
Oh.
Oops.
I think we left.
We're still live. All right. Anyway, come to New York City, try Plantega, visit a bodega, learn what it is all about, and eat some of our delicious food. We're all about that, and help us make this the next big thing. Thank you.
That obnoxious.